تعالى وبركاته. دمتم سالمين. دمتم سالمين. دمتم سالمين. دمتم سالمين. يقال في أحد اليوم ما رأيت 9 من 9، فقال من هم هؤلاء 9؟ فنادوهم اسمي. لا 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 يا رونالدو، يا كريستيانو يا رونالدو. لا 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 وألف. لا وألف لا يا كريستيانو. لا وألف لا يا كريستيانو. كريستيانو يتسدد. كريستيانو يسدد. كريستيانو يا كريستيانو. رونالدو يا رونالدو. استفزه بلاتر فقرر أن يعاقب الجميع. الكماندر، اللواء، هو من يهاجم للدفاع عن جيش مدريد. قاذفة اللهب. رونالدو أولا. الله يا كريم. الله يا بنزيما. الله يا كريم. الله يا بنزيما. يا بنزيما. يا بنزيما يا بنزيما. يا بنزيما يا بنزيما. استفزه بلوتر فقرر أن يعاقب الجميع. الإي فوتبول، الكاتيجوريز. شعر التليفون. لا يا رونالدو. 131. رأيكم في تشكيلة الأساطير. خصني حارس مرمى. حارس مرمى. حارس المعجزات، يتصدى لكل هجمة. يا الولاد ديروا حنا. يا الولاد ديروا حنا. هذه هذا الرجال يتصدى حارس المعجزات. يا الولاد ديروا حنا. لويس سواريز، بيلي، جيافاني زولا، رود خوليت، ليونيل ميسي، فرانك ريكارد، روبرتو كارلوس، فرانكو باريزي، ويليام تورام، وفيليبي لام. وعنده بيتر شمايكل. هذا من أحد ماركينو. عندي الله يبارك. عندي الجوار ما يماركيوش. والو. يقدر منهم تاكتيكال is tactical defense. حارس مرمى. حارس المعجزات. يا الولاد بالحرام. نروحوا. هذه هي لازم نربحوهم ان شاء الله. ما يعرفش يلعب. هي حتى نجيبوا ايكيب اللي يتصدق علينا. معليش ما نقولش لا ما يتصدقش علينا حتى
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... Pele! And the ball... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, this looks sharp.
Nakon Rachazima would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Pele! Cambiasso. Kimmich. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Palmer. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Simons. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either.
He's had a shot! Goal! And Milan have the lead! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Reinders. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. Now it's Pele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now he's got space here. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Kimmich. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Luis Suarez, and he's had it nicked away. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
It's Luis Suarez!
That comes as a mighty relief. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And this is Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Hullet. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Simons. Now it's Palmer. And here's Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's a threatening ball. He's looking wide. Hullet. Suarez chasing after it. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Schmeichel claims comfortably. And it's Palmer. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he's in here.
Penalty!
Hullet. And it's Luis Suarez. Aims beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the cross comes in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
يا دي والله ما يفهم الربط. يا
They're not going to make
هذا
any further progress now. Now it's Pele. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
فرانكو زولا 106 107 109 109 الله أكبر. كان استيقاظ جا عنده غير فرانك ريكارد قادري دي صاحبي.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Roberto Carlos. In it comes. And that should get the job done.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little...
Oh, what a mistake! Nicely weighted ball. Oh, Simon!
يا سيمونز ضيعها.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Cambiasso does well to get it back. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! And the shot! Messi. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi. Pull it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cambiasso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Face to face.
يا مبابي انا على البليز.
He's opted for the long pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Reinders, who's set up one goal so far, knocks it into space.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Pullet running with the ball. Zola has it in a wide position. And it's Messi. Palmer. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Mbappe shoots!
يا حي.
Oh, another save. Pullet tries to play it through. Xavi Simons. Now it's Palmer. Rijkaard. To Messi. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Mbappe. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Luis Suarez. 75 minutes played. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Hullet. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Simons. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. Mbappe! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Big chance!
Big chance,
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Spread out to the left. Cross into the... Oh, smashing header!
Smashing header!
And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Could be danger here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Reinders. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And they win it back again. And that's it. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side.
أعطاني 30 نقطة. هذه هي الريال. هذه هي كرة القدم. هذه هي كرة القدم. كليميتش. بالمر يا بالمر. بالمر يا بالمر. يا بالمر يا بالمر يا بالمر. جاب ريال بالحوثيين. يا مان يا معلم. ريكا سيلفستري بيكن باور كريستيانا بياتي خافيزانيتي والباقية بيكن باور. عنده لاعبين مليح.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's managed to get rid. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Simons, Palmer, and he's Palmer! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti climbs up big! Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Palmer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
يا ابا الاربيت
That's a
هاي
throw.
نعلب لي يسوي فتوه. شنقيل.
Raya sends that a long way. Still goalless. Palmer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Corner. Milan with the corner. They're first. Cleared away. Trabzonspor are looking to go forward now. He's trying to hit the front line here. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Jimenez gets it away. Palmer. Now it's Palmer. No way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries from a long way out. And that's been won straight back. Played back in. Oh, good take in a good area. Played into the... He rises! Quality ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Palmer is onto this. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
ليش وقتها عياط والله ما وقتها عياط.
Stood up well to him there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
لا بس الحمد لله. واش أشرف؟ لا بس الحمد لله. لكن يبدل النمر ما. أوه إن شاء الله. قلت لك يبدل النمر ما عرفتكش. إن شاء الله على 5. هاي مش مشكلة. هاي صح.
Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this was... Simons! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
يعطي له حمراء، يعطي له الحمراء. شي الحمراء ولا ديرها.
Akanji.
Trabzonspor couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vardiol. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Simons.
Yeah.
Fiore. Reinders. Knocks it out wide. Incoming delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Zanetti. Zanetti with the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Beckham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Reinders. Palmer. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
يا ربي تخلي قدام عندي.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
On the field is
not got that quite right.
2, Williams Saliba.
Zanetti.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Xavi Simons. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وتعالى وبركاته أحبتي الله. والله كهناياش نغير هذو اللي يربحوك، هذو هما اللي راح يربحوني، انا هذو هما اللي يربحوني.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here.
تجي حاجة
Which player is
مسخر. You win ending match. هذه ending match. فهمتني بويد مان. فهمت انا هي هذه واش ليه الماتش حبات ولا خرجت ليه خرجت خصك جوج نقاط عليه في المغرب. الصوت اللي راه مكاينش، الصوت اللي راه مكاينش، واي الصوت راه مكاينش، الصوت اللي راه مكاينش، مفهمتش الصوت راه كاين ولا لا. سانسيرو نديرو سانسيرو. سيجنال إيدوني بارك. ذا وينتر هذا راه يربح بزاف، هذا اللي يدخل جيم عندهم مبابي سيقعرنا بمبابي. أرناو لا تطلع يا أرناو، لا تطلع يا أرناو.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan against Como.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find some... Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Fernandes. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Reinders. Fernandes. Azar. Fernandes powering forward here. Big chance! Oh, shooting chance!
مبابي عندي انا ماركيش. رب عليا.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played into space. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Fernandez pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Cambiasso spots it and intercepts. And it's Rice. That is good alertness. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Messi. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe! No, it's come to nothing. Azar. Reinders. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's made its way to him. Palmer. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Camavinga. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Palmer. He's on it, can he get away? Shot at goal! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt...
Terrific header! Goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiol gets across to intercept that. Kimmich. That's a cute ball. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's gone loose. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now who's going to be first to this? In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Stood up well to him there. Kimmich. Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Has been indicated.
Crunching tackle. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish?
يا رب العالمين.
Yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. There's the whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Milan do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time,
Please be reminded
3-2.
that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go once more. And it's Messi. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Kimmich. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
حمراء حمراء هذه حمراء
with the
صفراء
Knew that was
صفراء.
coming. That's a yellow card.
هذا هي الاربيت. تقعر وخلاص تقعر تقعر.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Fernandez.
Oh, really well played.
Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through.
يا رب العالي.
Camavinga. Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe, looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Simons. And here's Mbappe. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Hazard. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's a fine interception.
The attendance for this match
Hazard.
was 60,810.
60 minutes played. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Hazard for Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Palmer. Palmer, and the shot! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 20.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Messi, he's looking unstoppable. Played into the middle, up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice goes sliding in. Messi, well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rice. Hazard. Mbappe. Guardiola. And Cambiasso. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Hazard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Substitution for Milan. Number 8. Xabi Simons.
75
Number
minutes
20,
played.
Palmer. Coming on the field.
Camavinga.
Number 4. Bukayo Saka. Number 11. Phil
Fernandez.
Foden.
And a
Substitution
chance!
taking place.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandez knocks it out wide. Rice played out towards the right wing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robert Navarro.
There they go, hunting again.
And they can counter here. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Fernandez. He came in hard, very hard. Cambiasso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Milan. Number 18.
Cambiasso
Joshua
has
Kimmich.
been showed a yellow card for
Coming
that
on the
offence.
field
Just
is
Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And that's going to be a
substitution in
booking.
progress.
Guardiola. Sarr shifted it to the flank. Now it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and
Added
simple.
minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking to play him in. And he's worked it through. And the flag has stayed down. Up towards the front line. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, a robust challenge. All hands on deck for this one. He's got tall. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they...
كريستيانو رونالدو راح يلعبوا ضد كريستيانو رونالدو. كريستيانو رونالدو صح.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret... Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's on his way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Hazard. Mbappe is onto this. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Robertson. Kimmich. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hazard. Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal!
Oh,
The breakthrough strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, this is a great position. Here comes the cross. Chance for a shot!
تشافي ضد 9 تشافي فيه
Game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Kimmich goes sliding in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Played back in. He slings it in. Tries to get it clear. They want to be quick to recover this. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cafu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. Mbappe gets into a good position. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to add to his goal. Now that looks a decent ball, and that was nowhere near his best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Palmer is in a really good position out wide.
الجري مش قادر تجري.
That could spell trouble. And he's gone backward here. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. Howson gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a little off target. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Half-time getting close now. And it's Robertson. Oh, well measured. Akanji. Reinders. Nicely shaped ball. Palmer looking to run onto it. Azar. Robertson.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Palmer. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here. And this could be the final action of the first half.